Yo, what's going on, you guys? It's your boy Shermaine, aka Termigan, is coming at y'all with some Call of Duty today. Now, you're listening to a track in the background, which is something that I never do. Minus the I'm back, return of the Mac, hey that rhymed, on a dime, totally sublime, like lemon and lime. Minus that video, I never do it. I just like having I just like having the sounds from the game playing in the background, you know what I mean? But I had to do it for this game because I fucked up when I was recording the gameplay. The microphone in my laptop was picking up the TV audio. I didn't realize that until I went to play it back. So it was creating this really nasty echo that no one should have to listen to. And I just didn't want to have, the gameplay silent and then just my voice. So like, let's go ahead and throw some music up there. And this track is actually from my cousin Jamal and one of his original bands that him and his high school buddies had made. And this was like maybe anywhere from 4 to 6 years ago. That's crazy when I think about it. And it sounds like one of those alternative songs meant to get you in your feels, you know what I mean? So it really does take me back to a simpler time in high school, where all you cared about was getting your work done and wondering who's going to be in the opposing dugout. That's all you cared about. And it's awesome. It's awesome how, songs can really take you back to a different time. It reminds me of taking me back to my songwriting days, which is not an aspiration that I have at all. I don't have any musical talent whatsoever, but him and I created songs for my class, and they were true one-hit wonders, and no one else is going to hear them in the world except us two and the people that were in that class. But anyways, I had found it, and oh man, it just really took me back to to high school. But what I wanted to talk about is just Black Ops being backwards compatible. You know what I mean? It's been really badass. I remember telling Brian, who actually came down today when I'm recording this, but yesterday when you'll be watching this, he came down. We had a badass time. We're kicking it, eating some home slice with Amadeo as well. And I told him that Black Ops 1 is going to be backwards compatible. He's, oh, dude, for real, man. Like, oh, we got to play it. So he went home, he installed it, and I was installing it during halftime. And played a bunch of games. It was a blast, man. It was just a lot of fun. And it's just super convenient for me, really, because I get to play another shooter whenever I want. It goes back to what I've said, that it's a shooter that I can revisit at any time and still have a lot of fun. Because it's one of the better Call of Duty games, and it's one of my favorite Call of Duty games. It's my second favorite, right underneath Call of Duty 4. So when you compile those two together, and not to mention, I get to play with the superior controller, or what feels superior in my hands. It's awesome, man. It is awesome. Now I have a plethora of older shooters that I can play at any point. And because it's a Call of Duty game, no matter really how old it is, as long as there's no hackers, you're going to get games all the time, man. You're always going to get some games. And, it's a shooter that I can just turn my mind off and have a lot of fun with. And I know I'm really good at it, so I'm going to perform well. And I'm always going to be, in the higher portion or in the higher tier of the leaderboard. So I know I'm going to, I'm a good fucking player in that game. So I'm not going to get frustrated. With Black Ops being backwards compatible, it gives me quick access to a game that I know I'm really good at. And I know I'm going to have some great gameplays, which is really favorable, especially with their theater system, that I can just pull some great gameplays, throw it up in the background, and I can use it to talk about, whatever I want to talk about, whether it's Call of Duty related, shooter genre related, or not even gaming related. That's really nice. It's really nice that it's always there, and because it's Call of Duty, there's always going to be players, and I'm always going to get into games, and the gameplays will pile up, and it'll just be nice to have like a stockpile of good games that I could just throw up and just talk right over them. But I'll also make some Call of Duty videos. But they're going to be very similar to what I normally do. Obviously, if a beta comes out for Infinite Warfare, I'm going to hop on that because everyone needs hands-on experience before making a solid judgment. But also make the videos that I like to make concerning Call of Duty, which, well, I hope they come off as this, which the videos are reflective and contemplative about, just the franchise and the series as a whole. That's what I really like to make. And the reason why I don't make Call of Duty videos like on the reg is because I'm not in that realm of shooter. I'm not engrossed in the Call of Duty world and whatnot. I'm not in the now because I don't want to pay for a Call of Duty, man. I know what I'm getting. You know what I mean? I renounced darkness a long time ago, if you get my drift. But the videos that I will make are going to be similar to, you know, the things like, what if Call of Duty went back to the basics? You know, that video with Call of Duty 4 gameplay, which I don't know how the hell I got into a game without any hackers. Just asking questions like, well, what if a Call of Duty developer made a game that was bare bones and simplistic, especially in comparison to what we see all the time now? What if they made something as simple as Call of Duty 4 in today's day? How would everyone else receive it? You know what I mean? You know, questions like that and you know, and whatnot. But yeah, so that's pretty much gonna do it for me, you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. To recap, backwards compatibility Black Ops is awesome. This song takes me back to a very simple time. Well, I shouldn't say very simple, but a simpler time. And you know, we got some gameplays that we could use whenever we want, and maybe some Call of Duty videos in the future. So that's pretty much going to do it for me. Hope you enjoyed the video. My name is Shemaine, and I'm out. Peace. Have a good day.